We want to be that company that says, hey, you know what? We repair a vehicle right.
We want to stay on top of the game. You know, this industry's changing, vehicles are changing, how they're going to be repaired is changing. We want to stay on top of that.
How Cascade's different? Because we're the best.
That kept us together, that common passion. We're gonna go up on Cascade Mountain. We always hunted Cascade because it was the hardest mountain. No one hunts Cascade, it's the hardest. There's no trails to the top. It's where all the big bucks are because no one else is willing to go there. And that's why we're like, no, we are. We're gonna go there. When we started the shops, we broke ground. I was still 17 years old. Mm-hmm. I borrowed money from my grandma to buy my shares. We're trying to prove ourselves in the industry. You know, you go someplace and you take your car, your expensive car, and the oldest guy there that'd be 25. Yeah. And you got insurance adjusters. You've got all these people that are like, who are these kids fixing cars, trying to be big,
a lot of people bet on us not to make it.
And so we had a lot to prove, and we almost had ground to try to make up because of our youth. We all worked at other body shops. We knew the industry, and we knew what we wanted as employees. And we knew that we had the ability and the team with all of us to be able to even go down this road and open a body shop. So that's when we decided to do it and to become the employer that we wanted to be employed by.
The cycle time is for our industry is from keys to keys. When I got the keys to repair the car and when you got the keys because it was done.
Our brother James and I, we actually were both working at a Cadillac dealer, and we ended up quitting because they were double ticketing us and not paying us full price. And so we walked, started working at another shop, doing a lot of work from home, and then we're kind of thinking, let's just buy a house on commercial property, you know, maybe start a shop, do whatever. And it just kind of, all of us talking together and our parents, and just kind of grew into, let's buy land and start Lehi.
Culture is a true living thing. You can't really teach it, right? I mean, in something that, a lot of times something so simple, it is almost hard to teach. It has to be something you feel, it has to be something you show somebody, it has to be something you're truly living.
Okay, I'll ground up the people. All right guys, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
I want to be a shop manager. That's where I would love to be in the future. I want to be able to help people the way Jason's been able to help me since I've started here. Moving forward, I want to be able to try everything, honestly. Starting in detail and stuff, we had a new manager take over, Andrew, and he told me, he came to me and he said, this is my plan I have for you. I think you're going to kill it in parts. I think you could be a great asset. When you start here, they come to you and they're like, how can we help you? Like, where do you want to go within this company, within life?
They basically just kind of offered it up to me, so I was a tech, and then, or a lot tech, and then I moved up to tearing down cars within a couple months, which was cool.
Parts guy moves up to being a rider. Oh, now we need a new parts guy. Next guy in line would be our lot tech. If he's a good worker, we think he can do it, we'll move him up.
I teach everyone I know. I teach everything with the beginning to the finish. I never make it to do it twice. I always try to teach them the right way, the faster way, and the clean way. There's only 3 things. That's it.
Everybody within here is constantly working with the other up-and-comers, train all within the company in order to build the culture we expect. I mean, without a better way of putting it.
Well, when I start with the very, very bottom. I start working, cleaning the shop, sweeping the shop, washing cars, buffing cars, step by step, until I let somebody teach me really good.
This was my first actual job. I started as a wash kid back in the day, so I washed cars. I moved up the ladder. I became the head painter at the Spanish location. And this company, that's what opportunities they give you, you know. You can start in the bottom and you can climb.
Everything that it offers and everything that's going on in here, it's completely different from any shop that I've ever worked at.
We didn't have enough money to really get the building completely done, so we had to do a lot of sweat equity. So as much as we could, I still have a chipped tooth from cutting down all the trees in the back and running the wood chipper for 12 hours, and that thing just jittering me. And I'm like, wow, I chipped my tooth. And I still remember every time I feel that. I remember we were painting at midnight. We did all the flooring we had to do.
It was exciting though, wasn't it? I never even got tired. It was so energizing to be starting something you were gonna work for yourself.
Go to work, and then after work, come work on that.
Yep.
When we had our grand opening, we didn't have enough money to pave it yet. So it was all road base. And it had rained and rained. And actually one of our very first customers drove in, got stuck.
Yeah.
We had to push him out. And I remember finally that spring, we had several months and we had made enough money to afford to put half of the asphalt in.
Yep. I know, we were so excited.
We were so
all
excited.
standing at the bay door windows watching them put it in.
It's been hell in some ways, but mostly fun. There's always the rough days.
No, but that's what makes you strong.
Yeah. It's getting through, and it's all that's what makes you strong. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't for the rough times, for the hard times, for the challenge of it.
Believe me or not, sometimes I come to work at 2 in the morning. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Nobody comes out early. Just me. I'm crazy guy. I got the key for the shop. I come 2 in the morning. Meeting starts 7:30. By the time we go to the meeting, they tell me about this car is already done. It's ready for paint. Yeah.
You don't even want to sleep?
Well, basically 3-4 hours I'm happy. I can't sleep more than that.
I go here, I get here in the morning, and then at 11:30 I go to school, and then at 3 I get back, and then finish the day out. So this box, this was Tony's box he had at his house, and I traded it for my old Denali I was driving, and it's this one. And this one I'm bringing to school, so I gutted most of all the tools out and brought them home, but this is just a basic cart, I guess, so there's not too much in it.
Traded it for the car you were driving?
Yeah. I'm growing, my box is growing, and want to be here as long as possible. They said I've been the best interviewee. They said you're lucky to have me at the shop too.
I never stop. I always do something. You always do something. You always want to run. You always want to go there. You cannot stay in one spot. That's my mom. When I used to work, my owner, they always, I don't go. We give you more money. We give you this. We promise this. They never promise nothing. And I said, and one time I just quit. Like one day, I just went there. We started with the secretary and said, you know what? I put my 2 weeks. What? Yeah. See you later. And my brother called me, hey, we're hiding here in Cascade. So I come here, shop to another shop. They get 2 toy trucks to bring my tools over here. But you know, when you like to work, it's not about the money. It's I don't know. I love cars. I love what I do. Yeah.
After the first year, I knew that this would be the last shop that I worked for. Just because of the way they treat their employees, just everything in general. If I would have found these guys 20 years ago, I probably would have come to work for them then.
I definitely feel like I was very alone before coming here. I had just moved out of my parents' house like months prior. Just had lost a lot of important people to me and stuff. And I didn't feel like I had like a place or like something that I felt motivated me, inspired me, and like made me feel good. And I felt like I wasn't seen. And from the day I started here, I've felt seen, and I've been heard, and I've been inspired by everybody here. And I've even learned a lot, even in the tough times when things were kind of like, man, where do we go from here? I was able to be like, oh, there. Like, there's always that next, there's always that next perspective, there's always that different thing, and there's always these people here.
We didn't really set out to conquer the world. I think we just ended up kind of just like, wait, we're not afraid of that. Let's keep going, let's keep growing. And so we opened up another store, and you know, it went well, but it had some ups and downs, you know, but it went really pretty well. And then we did another store, and we're just like, I think we can, why not keep doing it?
We were the originals. I was painting cars. Brian and Russ were fixing cars.
So. James was the one that was in, he ran the office.
Yeah.
He was a painter, but he was the best people person there was.
Let's get started. So James was a guy that's like, shoot, ready, aim. He's like, you know, jump in, like, go. Hey, let's get started. You want us, let's start a body shop. Let's get started. We didn't put that up there. When he passed away, the crew put it up. That's where the whole culture started. That was the beginning. Yeah, he was the one that got the ball rolling.
Yeah,
or the biggest push of it. Yeah.
Push.
Yep. Sure. Yep. You know, I think maybe the way we kind of look at it is we'll keep trying to do the best we can to make him proud, you know, because maybe there's a little vindictive part. It's like, man, wish you were here, dude. Watch this, see this, you know, and hope you're proud of us, brother.
He was that initial stem of what built a fun, enjoyable, hardworking culture.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he played hard and he worked hard, and so. Stop. If you're thinking about taking your car to somewhere else, let us show you there is more to your repair than just what meets the eye. Honestly, it feels like yesterday. So maybe here's to the next 24 years.
It's gonna go by in a blink.
And it'd be fun to see what we can accomplish in that amount of time. Because really, we're proud of what we're doing, but we're really proud of what our team's doing.
It's been
been good.
Life's been great.
Be even better with him.
It would have been better with him.
Yeah. But we've had a lot of joy.
Yep. It's nice to have a big, strong team and a big, strong culture to help you through all this.
I mean, you have to think a little bit beyond yourself if you're going to get, you know, as lucky as we got, because I mean, our people are everything to us.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a wrap?
I guess so.
All right. I think we all have to pee. At least just one and a couple stand up for that thing. Oh. I know this chair is rough. Wow. Still here, I feel bad what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to take them along.
You leave without us? Or do you want